Good, take a picture. What do I care? I'm here 15 years. What difference does it make if you take my picture? What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to show what an insane nut you are.
No, you're a self-destructive bitch. That doesn't make me nuts. That makes me perspective and perceptive. You're a self-destructive bitch. That's what you are.
And what were you?
I'm somebody who has the right to breathe. And I'm a cancer survivor.
And you're in a fucking pollution-ridden city.
No, you are a self-destructive bitch.
Look at this fucking lunatic, Norm.
I was
Seriously, go ahead, break his neck. Break his fucking neck.
Yeah.
Break his fucking neck.
Get him! Yeah, I love that guy so much. Welcome to the Late Night Sesh. Me, it's Reese. That guy's been featured on the show multiple times. That's the little angry man. Who are you? I'm a graduate of NYU film school or something. I'm not a graduate of NYU film school. I'm a graduate of Toronto Film School. Shit. Fuck. Let me see if our New York guy is from New York Film School. Let's bring in Sean, the co-host today. Hey. Sean, are you an NYU graduate specializing in film like that gentleman?
Not in the slightest, but I do have two things to say. One of them is film related. Two of them.
I love it. I love it.
The first one is you're looking beautiful, if I may say.
Who are you?
From one heterosexual man to another, and that's film related because you like films, so that's
true.
And the second thing is, and this is kind of a spoiler. I said something in the comments earlier in the week, or the behind the scenes, but I saw Avatar 3 on shrooms. I wish the other guys were here. It's fucking incredible.
Is it?
It's like
okay, so let's talk about it a little bit, because I have zero interest in Avatar, so maybe you could sell this to me.
Perfect. Well, the second one is better than the first one. I only saw it once. I saw that one stoned in 3D when it came out, I don't know, 3 years ago. This one I saw shrooms 3D. The third one's better than the second one. There's no reason to see the first one. And I would say now that the third one's out, there's no reason to say the second one. There's enough exposition in the third film that gets you caught up. And then there's not enough that everything that happens will be like, what the fuck is this? Who's this person? Why are they doing this? It's like
the best way to watch a movie.
Yeah, if you see it on shrooms, you don't need to see the first two.
I love it. No, I think the only way I would see it.
Yeah, and see it in 3D. That's it.
Yeah. Now I have a hard time with 3D, Sean, because my eyes are dog shit. I've got dog shit eyes. So sometimes 3D movies are tricky for me because I got these big old glasses that I wear.
Yes.
So to put the other glasses on top of it, not so good.
Well, we're the same size on the screen right now. My glasses don't look that bigger, much bigger than yours. I didn't have a problem,
But this is how you can your eyes kind of do it too. But this is how you can tell how strong a prescription is. Do you see how my face is here?
Yes.
But then on my glasses, my face is all the way over here.
But look at mine though. That's
what I'm saying. But I don't know if that's just your face shape though, because it's not really that bad.
Mine's doing the same thing.
Fair enough. Well, that's how I think. I'll have to see it there. I'll have blurriness be damned, Sean. Right. I'll have to see it.
Okay. If you don't see it in 3D, at least see it on shrooms.
Oh, that's a given. Yeah. That's a given. I like how each of the Avatar movies you've seen on like an escalating drug. I can't wait until the next one comes out and you're like, I did 5 hits of blotter acid and I'm still flying. Like, I can't wait.
I haven't thought about that. And I did see the first one sober when it came out.
There you go.
So
I love that. I love something about seeing movies in a theater absolutely fucking destroyed. That I think is really part of the theater experience.
It's destroyed? Anyway. What do you mean?
Going there absolutely destroyed. Getting very polluted and then going to a film. There's something very magical about it. It really allows you to suspend that disbelief way down the road.
I've got a great quick story.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
Yeah, it's
because I'll do one after.
Here in New York, at the tail end of the pandemic, I started going out a little bit earlier than everyone else, you know, and it was still not crowded, but I started going to movies during the day by myself. And there were times when I would get to a movie and I would be the only person in the theater. And it was fantastic. And I would also always usually be stoned. I'd be on an edible or something. And so I saw this great film called The Green Knight. It came out like 4 years ago.
I've heard about this movie. Yeah, I've heard about the movie.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, it's like a very sort of medieval thing, but the way that it's shot, there's like some sort of like cosmic things. Like they make some interesting choices where they'll just like cut to like a nebula or something like that, or you know, it's like it's very visually pleasing. And I was enjoying this movie. I was seeing it by myself, and I was like, "This is incredible." And there was one moment where I let out like this insane laugh, you know, because I was feeling comfortable, right? And then in that moment, there was somebody in the front who stood up, and then I saw a silhouette go in front of the screen, and they ran out. I didn't know that I was, and I triggered somebody's, you know what I mean, like fight or flight mode. You know,
they just flight.
Yeah, they did. But so apologies to them if we ever cross paths, you know.
That's amazing. I used to work, Sean, at a movie theater in my younger days. I was a projectionist.
The holy grail of teenage jobs.
Yeah, holy grail of stoner jobs. I was the IMAX projectionist at a movie theater.
Wow.
So I had one theater that I had to take care of. That's it.
Easy.
And boy, when I tell you that I used to get violently stoned, whoo. Oh, yeah. I remember one day, this wasn't in the IMAX, but one of the perks of working at a theater back in the day is you had advanced screenings of movies.
Yeah.
And this is when the Ang Lee version of The Incredible Hulk came out.
Oh, I saw
not
that.
Not to date myself,
sure,
but I was working at the theater at the time, and I went and I saw that movie on approximately 6.5 grams of mushrooms.
A Hulk dose.
I was fucking destroyed. At one point, Ang Lee had this thing about he would have the character look at a picture. The picture would start to talk, and then the camera would push into the picture, and we would start our next scene. Me, on the amount of mushrooms I was on, I thought that every picture would do that. So I proceeded to pull my wallet out and pull out all of my fucking ID, every picture of my wallet, and be like, why are you talking to me? Is it something I've done? And it was just not.
You know why I like that story? It's because you weren't afraid to experiment with reality.
You got to if you're a young cosmonaut, you know, or a psychonaut. I that was my one time, and also a benefit of being the projectionist is I got to watch the movies on like a test screening.
Yeah.
So we tested the James Cameron Titanic documentary there, and again, super baked. That movie I did watch in 3D. And there's a part where like a mechanical claw reaches out to scream at you. And in front of all my coworkers, I was like, oh, fuck, it's going to get me. And which, not what you want to yell out, you know, but it was, I mean, what a time we've had. Hey, Sean, how about we take a commercial? Let's take a quick commercial because we got some fun commercials and he's going to be a guest soon. So we got to get to know this guy. Let's take a commercial and we'll come back.
Accident victims. Getting money for injured people is a rare skill. Insurance companies often refuse to pay what is fair. The lawyer you pick must be able to make them pay. One way or another, I'm Lowell the Hammer Stanley. When you call me, you get 35 years experience battling the stingiest insurance companies for hundreds of millions of dollars. Just call me. Let's get your share. Lowell the Hammer Stanley, 459 cash!
Future guest?
He's going to be our guest. I need a lawyer, and we've been looking all over the place, and I think this is the guy because he can make people pay. He said it himself.
Yeah.
He'll make them pay one way or another.
When you're suing somebody, you want a lawyer who's crazy. You know what I mean? Like you want somebody who's just going to like tear up the courtroom and just, you know,
I'm so excited.
Litigate the other side into submission.
I always thought about a career in law, but the one thing that was holding me back was the perceived inability to cut wrestling style promos on potential clients. But now that I've seen that, I'm thinking about going back to school, Sean.
Sure. I had to pick up my dog. He was scratching at something over there. So he's a little bit more chill now.
What's up, puppy?
Yeah.
He's like, I want to scratch the shit out of that thing. That's what he was thinking.
He might go back on the ground. We'll see. He's, but he's here too.
He's like that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sometimes.
John, I bought something on an auction.
Okay.
The other day. I love buying stuff on auction. That's something I love to do.
Yeah.
It was a fucking steal. So
okay.
You know those big Amazon, I don't know, that's not Amazon, but the light sticks that can change colors and you can use it for photography outside.
Yeah,
they're like chargeable.
I have some. I just got these. These were a gift. I got something like this, but smaller. You mean?
Yeah, but they're like stick light, and you can just take them outside with you and walk around, and they're fucking amazing. They're like these crazy photography lights, and they're usually like $600 a light.
Wow. I
got one for $32.
That's a steal.
It's dumb. I feel like I stole it off the shelf. But then I found out why. Sean. I found out why.
Oh, it's stolen.
Yeah, no, it was fucking didn't work, and I didn't read the fucking description properly. Like on the description, it says "used for parts," and I was like, "Oh, I should have read that," and I didn't. So the moral of the story is, if it's too good to be true, just make sure you read the fucking description. You know what I mean?
Maybe you'll find another one for parts, and then between the two, you'll have the parts to make one.
And then I've got to just at some point also come across the ability to fix them both.
Right.
I don't know. That might be a little bit harder for me to find. I don't know. I mean, do you ever go to auctions or anything like that? Sean, have you ever been to an auction?
I don't, but I mean, I've watched those like that reality show where it was like the storage.
Oh, the storage ones. Yeah, I've seen that.
That's a good show. I like that.
Yeah,
one.
I have this thing about I like to do things that are like
adventurous.
I don't know, just a little bit different. Not necessarily daring, but like I like to do different fun things that people don't usually like to participate in. And then that was the world of auctions is fun, but it's so strange, man. There's a lot of weird people there.
Oh,
but it's cool. Like if you ever get a chance to go to an auction, check it out, man. You get a little paddle with a number on it, and you get to be like this. It's great. It's great. And you win at least one thing, I think, maybe each time. I've averaged that pretty nice.
Maybe if we ever get a sort of like mobile unit for Late Night Sesh, maybe you can do like a on the spot, video segment.
I should. We should do more on the spot segments, I think. We should have people call in from around and then they're just in it. This is, I should have talked about the flower I'm smoking because it's quite wonderful. I've been smoking this most of the day. This is called Cartel Kush. And my God, it's a double front drop kick to the chest.
In a good way.
Holy. Yeah, man, I'm baked. And I made we don't have a kitchen segment anymore, a cooking segment.
No.
And I feel like I have something great to contribute to that if you like shitty kind of seafoody fun stuff.
All right.
Do you like crab meat, Sean?
I love it.
Okay, even better. Do you like imitation crab meat, Sean?
I'll eat it.
Yeah, okay. So you can do this with either.
It's not one of my loves, you know what I mean? But
that's true.
Imitation crab meat's good.
This is what I did. I got really baked and I made myself a crab rangoon mozzarella cheese balls.
Ooh, wow.
That I deep fried think of a mozzarella stick, but a ball.
Right.
Filled with crab rangoon and mozzarella cheese.
Oh.
Holy fuck. That's next level stoner shit.
And it worked?
Oh my gosh, no, it didn't work.
It sounds like it could have gone bad, you know? I'd like to see a
It
photo.
could have gone. Oh, I should have sent that ahead of time. They look delicious.
Well,
they look, oh my.
A tease for the next episode. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I'll have to put them. I'll put them in the next episode. I'll add a picture. But fuck, holy, there's something about crab rangoon that makes me want to eat 1.5 million of them. I don't know what it is, Sean. Do you like crab rangoon? Did I ask you that already?
The friedness of it, and then the stuff in the inside. Yeah, it's it's like one of those foods that has multiple things. You know, it's like an Oreo.
Fuck, just like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Just like an Oreo. I had to take one of my headphones out because it was fucking with me a little bit. I got these new headphones and they're very good. They're noise canceling earbuds, and I've never had like real noise canceling earbuds before. And it's really weird. They're these little Technics, they're called. These are like little space age little doodads.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I'm gonna put it back in now just because I guess
technology is wild. I feel like I just remembered how mind-blowing Spotify is. Like I can listen to any album that I want.
Yeah. I never
crazy
have done Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Is that like I've never really gotten into checking it out.
I don't pay for it, and here's why. Like, because I have friends who are like, I'll even have parties and I make my friends listen to commercials if I'm like listening to Spotify. So like, why don't you pay for Spotify? It's like, hey, if we were kids and we had to listen to the radio, we had to listen to commercials. But here's why I don't pay for Spotify. It's like, I'm not going to pay Spotify money. The advertisers can pay Spotify money. You know what I mean? Like I listen to the artists and like they're getting a cut, not much. I know Spotify is like a ripoff, like everything is these days. But it's that's my own way of like sticking it to the man. It's like the man can pay the man. I'm not paying the man.
Damn the man.
Yes.
It's Rex Manning.
The album's on there. Name an album. It's on there.
Oh, okay. I didn't even It's all on there.
The Avatar 3 soundtrack. I guarantee it's on there.
Now, I was wondering, is like, because like Phil Collins isn't making much music these days, and that's got Phil Collins' name all over it to me.
Mm-hmm.
He'd make a killer soundtrack. I just think of what he did for Tarzan and what he could do for Avatar. Wow. We're little blue dudes in a space jungle. Like it'd be so fucking good.
Yeah, oh yeah. He might get around to it. You never know. I heard he's not doing too well health-wise.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing too good. Most of the people from back then aren't doing too good these days.
No. I don't think he can play drums. He could maybe program a drum machine, but I don't know. So somebody out there.
I wish I had a drum machine, man. Shit.
Well,
shit. I don't got no.
eBay.
Now that. Fuck! I gotta buy a drum machine now, Sean. Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
How about Facebook Marketplace? Do you fuck with that?
Yeah, but I got this thing where it's just like I don't like Facebook Marketplace 90% of the time because I feel like most of the people there hey, you got this thing? Yeah, I got this thing. Can we meet here? I'll give you and then they're just gone.
Yeah, you get ghosted a lot.
Just at least tell me you sold it. You know what I mean? Like, one time, I was selling something on Marketplace. This is my sell. I got so angry. I buy and sell a lot of different things, right? And sometimes I buy and sell old video games. And I had, I don't know, a couple video games that I was selling to a guy for like, I don't know, $400 or $500.
Yeah.
And it's about a half hour away from where I live. So I'm about 20 minutes into the drive, and then he texted me to cancel it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, oh, well, we could just like meet another day or whatever. He's just like, he starts typing and then blocks me on Facebook. I'm like, oh, you fuck. I can't even review bomb you now. You've taken all of my recourse away. I've wasted this. Oh, so I'm not big on marketplace. You know, it's wasted my gas money and hurt my feelings too many times.
Well, I've sold a few things and I've bought a few things, so I've got a few wins out there. You know,
I've sold many things. I've never successfully bought anything.
Oh,
mostly because I don't really like. I buy a lot on auctions, and it's like super cheap, and you get like new shit.
I'll show you a cool thing that I got. Hold on 1 second. Wait. All right, this will be quick. Okay, I'm back. I wasn't even like,
whoa.
You know, I just randomly clicked on it, and this popped up. I think you can. Here, I'll angle it a bit.
So there you go.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
It's like a UFO sucking up a cowboy and a cow.
That's amazing. Where'd you pick that up?
Like a few blocks away from me.
That's pretty cool.
$10. Yeah.
That's amazing. I like that.
I
like cool shit like that. Well, I love that. No? Okay. But
not for sale. That's mine.
I've got what do I got now? I gotta show and tell something. Let's take another commercial break. How about that? Let's take another commercial break.
Cool.
And then we'll come back with our guest. We got an amazing guest. So let's just come back.
Injured, you need to call 757-459-CASH today. Dial the digits right now. 757-459-CASH. I'm Lowell the Hammer Stanley. I will turn over every rock, look into every corner to get you all the cash the law provides. I hammer and squeeze the insurance companies for cash payments, lost wages, lump sums, a replacement vehicle, a pain and suffering award. I hammer hard for what the law says is yours. Call 757-459-CASH. I cannot go after your rightful check until you call me. When you call me, I will focus on getting you the most money possible, on getting you the best medical benefits possible. I will make sure you are treated with all the respect you deserve, no matter the nature of your injuries. I'll talk to you for free, and I charge no legal fees unless you get paid. I'm Lowell the Hammer Stanley. 459-CASH. You call, I hammer!
He's my favorite.
That guy's like a superhero.
Right? He's so fucking awesome. I can't wait to have that guy.
He's at Ontario?
No, what's the 757 area code?
Oh, I don't know. All right. Who's our guest?
We figure that out. And let's bring in our guest, man. Yeah. We got a great guest. Kelly, throw the graphic back up again. Just bring in Jody. Jody! What's up, buddy?
What is happening, guys?
Not too much, man. Not too much.
Yeah. Good job on getting a broken light. That's pretty awesome.
Right? I felt like, oh my God, I'm flying high. But listen, I also got these sweet Technics headphones.
I have those.
They're beautiful headphones.
Dude, the only thing I don't like about them is they don't get quite as loud as some others, but the sound quality is unreal in those headphones.
Yeah, I couldn't get over it because I went from these little shitty, like they're not shitty, but they're not as good. These little monster ones.
Yeah, they're not as good.
Like,
Beats by Dre.
Yeah, there's nowhere near as good. And oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a huge
technology in those things is incredible. They're awesome.
It's amazing. And you know what I paid? You know what I paid for them?
Give it to me.
$45.
$46 fucking dollars. $46.
Like new?
And that's brand new in a box, and that's 46 Canadian dollars. You guys are both in the States. That's $12.95 and a fucking coffee.
Canadian dollar,
yeah, that's the good that's the good bucks right there. Yeah.
Is it on Whatnot? I mean, where did you find that?
I'm an auction guy. I like to go on auctions all the time. And like I'll go to physical auctions. I'll go to estate sales.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? You know what I mean?
I've only been to one, and it wasn't anything good.
Jody. And especially because you're a DJ.
Yeah.
You're a DJ. The amount of record collections that come up on auction is astounding. I've watched tens of thousands of vinyl just go past because I don't have room for much more. And it's amazing. And I've seen whole collections go for, it's kind of depressing, like $150. and there's 1,000 records in there. You know what I mean?
That's insane. Yeah.
But that's how I shot.
$5.
You could maybe open a record store just off of like 2 or 3 good auctions, maybe. If you know.
Well, some of these auctions are when stores are forced to liquidate their inventory. Somebody's come in, bought them all.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good business to go into then.
No, maybe not.
Yeah. No,
it's a market. It's a market thing. It's a market thing. So Jody, how you doing, bro? You doing well? He's got it.
No, he's making it more vibey for him.
That's a sick room. I love that room.
And this I mean, it's my favorite place to be in my house. Like 300 square foot of studio. Over here on the right side, you can't see. I got a keyboard, but I have a recording booth where there's a Gretsch drum set in there now. I have a meditation in my Buddhist altar over here.
Wow.
And some of my vinyl records are here. My turntables are up there. CD, my media players. Yeah. And then this, where I'm sitting behind, is my production desk. Yeah.
I love
Jody,
that.
I want to get more into the music stuff, but I got to throw a curveball real quick. Have you seen Avatar 3? And if not, will you go see it on Shrooms? Because it's.
I heard. Yeah, no, I heard you, and yeah, actually, I want to go see it, and I do have Shrooms. So thanks for the idea.
I recommend it. It's, yeah.
Thanks for the idea.
I love that.
Sure.
That sounds awesome.
It's the only way to see a film. Only way to see a film. Now, Jody, how long have you been making music, man?
Well, I started DJing. Let's see. I think I was still wearing Stone underwear, so that was 1996. Is when. When I slid down my dinosaur. Yeah, I actually started buying records when I was young. I graduated high school in 1990, and I was part of the freestyle era, freestyle music, break beats, and I started buying records from the skating rink, because I go to the skating rink, we would break dance there. And the DJ, who actually I'm still friends with, was playing like all this old school freestyle music out of Miami, and I'm from Tampa. And I liked the records so much, I started buying them. And then just over time, I mean, but also had records. I had AC/DC Back in Black, and I have Ozzy Osbourne, which I still have those records with me. So I was buying a mixed array of things, but dance music just always, was always my thing. So started mixing and DJing in 96, started producing in 2000. I bought my first sampler, an Akai 3200 XL sampler, Roland JV 1080 sound module. God, I had all kinds of outboard gear and just sat down and learned how to do it. You're muted. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
It's all the time. It happens all the time. Yeah.
Haven't learned how to read.
What I was saying. Yeah, what I was saying when I was muted. Was I love when people are like that, when they find their inspiration and they just whole hog just chase the shit out of that.
It was, and I mean, dude, it was very unsuspecting. I grew up in a household that were Portuguese and Italian and Slavics, and so Catholics, and then we became Christians. My mom felt we had to be Seventh-day Adventist, and so so we were restricted on what we could listen to. We weren't allowed to listen to commercial radio. It doesn't mean I didn't. But we weren't allowed to. So I used to go and buy tapes, and I would secretly, this is no lie, I would secretly listen on this little radio I had with the tapes, but also listen to the radio because I was big into, like, Depeche Mode is one of my favorite bands ever. And today is my birthday, and I just got a...
Hey!
Yes. Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Lead.
Yes. And so this evening I got a record. It was a Depeche Mode 101, which I remember I wore out a Depeche Mode tape, Black Celebration. So didn't really realize that where the paths would take me, so to speak. But electronic music and me it just hit me in a different way. And, Pet Shop Boys and Erasure and, all the UK bands and I ended up on this path, and it made sense after the fact, right? But I wasn't going down a path thinking I'm going to be a DJ or be a producer. I was forced to play piano as a kid, and then I played clarinets and played trumpet, and we're a very musical household. But I did it begrudgingly half the time because we were forced. But I'm very grateful and thankful for that, and it helped me develop my production career. It was so
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey, to say the least.
I love that. I love that. I have a friend named Dan, and he's also from a Portuguese home, and it's the same kind of deal. He kind of got pushed into piano, more classical. Yeah, exactly.
That's what we played.
He gravitated really towards the guitar quickly.
Okay.
And the kid is he is one of the most talented human beings I've ever met in my life, boy. Ooh.
Yeah.
I wish I could play music. I wish I had, like, I can hit a guitar. You know, I'm pretty good at that, but I wouldn't say that I can write songs well, but I could play what you show me.
Well,
but it's just
it's like anything. It's, you know, you have a desire to want to learn, and then you start doing it. And no one's ever good at first.
I think I have that thing. Yeah, that's very true. I think I have that thing where I get hyper fixated on something for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm like this. Yeah, this is everything. This is everything. This is everything. Hey, what's that over there? Oh, this is everything over here. You know, like, I've done that a few times in my life where I've had I've done huge switches in what I've chased, I'll say.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in a house that wasn't really an artsy home.
Yeah.
I grew up in a more athletic driven home.
Okay.
And I was very lucky that I got very good at a sport, and I was able to do a lot of fun stuff because of it.
Yeah.
And I always loved watching funny things, film, videos, whatever it was. I always enjoyed watching stuff that made other people laugh.
Yeah.
And for me, that's what kind of, like, how do you do that? I want to learn how to. Right. I want to do that. They look like they're having so much fucking fun. They're not getting yelled at by a coach or nothing. That's the best. And then I started to gravitate towards comedy. Yeah. And then that was everything for a long time. And like it's still like it's there, but it's now it's what else what's that? Ooh, what's that over there?
Yeah.
And my wife may have inadvertently fed my next addiction. For Christmas this year, my wife got me a knife making workshop at a place called the Axe Academy.
Very cool.
So I'm gonna go learn how to make it. Right? Yeah, I'm stoked on that, man.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah.
Right? Hey, I might be your new arms dealer on the scene, you know.
You know, I've been looking for one, so that's
everybody needs a good arms dealer, especially with what's coming.
Please, I want you to just ask. They maybe won't let you, but I just want to know if they would teach you how to make one of those knives that like comes out of your belt buckle, something like that, or like you know, something you can hide in a boot.
I think that's a more advanced class. The first one I'm doing is I have to make a knife out of a railroad spike.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to making something cool there. But I wish I could make.
Do you provide this? Do you have to find the spike, or they give it to you?
No, but just in case, I'm gonna go to the train station up the road and just start trying to take as many of those spikes out of the tracks as I can. At least just in case I need some backups. You know, I'm gonna fuck up one. Like, but I've always found that people that are like artistic have more than one thing that they really like to dabble in. Like, nobody just does one thing, I've found. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like other than music, like what's your other thing, Jody, other than music?
Well, I mean, you know, I've always been in technology. Back in the 90s, I was network administrator, network engineer. So tech has just always been in my forefront. So I started studying AI like 6 or 7 months ago, doing AI automation, AI prompt engineering, because I mean, this is the world we live in, right? So some of my other exploratory things is like now I build out prompts, and they're very like detailed prompts to get very tight results, right? Because I have an idea, because I want to set up a school on school.com called Frequency Academy, which is basically like helping people with production, DJing, how to get bookings, like all these things that I've been doing for many years. So you're saying artistic. I think that's another form for me, is building, you know, companies, and because I've built one, and something you guys, I guess, didn't realize for the last 16, 17 years, my main forte has been cannabis. I've built hundreds of thousands of square feet for canopy growth in Canada. I worked with Aurora for many years, Tilray, Freedom. I've worked with almost all the big LPs, consulting on operations, cultivation, designing, and building, speaking at MJ Biz 6-7 years in a row. I mean, cannabis has been a big aspect of just my life as a whole, with music coupled to it. So yeah.
That's amazing. Now, like I've been in the cannabis space for a bit myself. I guess I started outside of just pushing fucking weight on the street. I used to work for Skunk Magazine.
Nice. I know Skunk Magazine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did a lot of work. The Rev, is that what you said?
Was that the Revs magazine? He had his own magazine.
No, he was a writer for it. Was that Johnny there or whatever his name was? Yeah. Both me and my wife worked for that magazine for a while because they were based out of Montreal.
Yeah.
And it was a fun time. And to see how the market has changed since I kind of got in at that level. Up here specifically. Yeah. I don't really know the US landscape that much. It's not much. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to see. What I don't like is how it feels like it's a race to the bottom pricing wise, because like the market kind of is dictating it has to be for the consumer.
Well,
kind of, but everybody.
Yeah, the problem is people that don't have true business sense. Number one, when you're selling a product, because a lot of people that are opening dispensaries, most of them don't have any experience in selling shit,
100%,
especially retail, right? So then they start off with this business model and these ideas of, oh, well, here's the price point's going to be great. And then, oh, well, the Joneses next door, they just dropped their price by X. And the thing is you never drop your price. If you have high fucking quality product, people will drive to come and get it. And it doesn't matter who's selling trash around you. But people get desperate, and then they start to race to the bottom, and then they price themselves out of the market. Because when the market crashes, everything drops, and the cost of production, most people aren't prepared for an efficient pound, so to speak, or a kilo, because it's costing them more than they could sell it for. So that's been my background in the consulting, is setting up high efficient systems to help sustain that, but also just to teach people, like, don't cut your prices because everyone else is. If your product is superior, people will come and buy from you. And it's a small part of the market, but it's a market that pays, and I get it, man. Because I watch Canada do it. I mean, I used to sit in meetings with Bruce Linton from Canopy Growth, the CEO and founder, and I'd sit with all the heads, and then they're talking about like some of these aspects, and I'm going, well, like, no, like, you guys are going to keep bottoming out in pricing. How are you going to pay for this $100 million build we just did? How are you going to pay for that? Yeah,
that's not their concern.
No, but it became a big concern, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Across the whole country, and it's the same thing in the U.S. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, and it just corporatizing has done to the market and industry.
100%. I found that's one of the biggest changes that I'm about to bring up. It's like the community has been removed and has been like kind of like replaced with like a commodification of a social circle
all day.
You know what I mean? It's like it used to just be, and it's kind of whack, but like I get it. I get why it has to happen, and it's interesting to see kind of old school, very staunch legacy people finally starting to cross the line and grow out and like make micros and do stuff like that because of whatever reasons doing it. Like I have a lot of history in Canada working with the Indigenous market, First Nations market.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they've gotten it the most correct in terms of how it should be handled. I think. You know what I
I
mean?
think it speaks to legacy guys in general. I mean, it's just kind of the, it's sad to say there was more honor and respect in the black market 15, 20 years ago than there is in the legal market with rules and laws and all the things because there just it just isn't, and that special connection to the plant is still with some people, but the people that are slinging it, they don't give two shits. Some of them do, but most cases, no, they think it's green Russian. They're going to make millions of dollars and it's easy.
Yeah. One of my first experiences working in the legal market was with a gentleman very much like you're describing. He was trying to open a chain of retail. And he had no experience in the market. He was coming from the hair industry. And I was like, okay, it's a very different business. And he's like, no, not really. I was like, okay. And then he opened up 7 stores.
And then
he closed down 8 somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Closed 8. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I couldn't believe it. And I was just, you cannot be, I don't think, especially in an industry like that, you can't be headstrong and a dick. You know what I mean? You can be headstrong and amiable. You know what I mean? Be a nice guy, but but this guy was just, oh, this is how it's done. Fuck you. It's just like, no, buddy, you're. And then the flour. This is what's kind of crazy about the Canadian market. It's getting better, but the packaging was really rough for a very long time up here, with just the big Yeah, it's like here's some weed. Trust me, it's in here. You can't see it. Yeah, you'll never fucking smell it. Don't even ask to smell it, friend. It's just like, what the fuck, man? It's like, it's like, I learned a long time ago, that's how you get fucking burned, okay? I once bought a bag of crushed up tea leaves because I couldn't see it first.
I bet you did. I bought some like oregano once. Yeah. And way back when, and it just so happened, I just, was looking for a small bag. It's like, oh, I got a nickel. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You got a nickel bag? Okay, sure. I just want to roll a joint. And then poop, gone. And then I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think you're a real weed head. I don't think you're a real weed head unless you have a story of somebody selling you bunk.
Did you still use the oregano though?
I've got some good ones.
Did you cook with it or no?
No, I think from what I recall, I just dumped it out because I put it in my hand and it was just like,
oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Like, damn.
It's the worst. It's the worst feeling ever. Like, somebody did that to me too with K. When I first started smoking weed, I could not roll. Okay.
Yeah.
I could not roll worth a shit. And I remember asking this guy who I picked up from once or twice, was like, yo, can you do me a favor and just roll me a couple of dupes, please? And then he's like, yeah, no problem. I got you, bro. I got you. And then I light the joint up. I go, and then I open it up. And it's not fucking weed. It was like a whole bunch of, it was random shit. Like, it was gross. It was
it's like fingernails. And
he's
stuff.
like, oh yeah, no. It's just like a bunch of fucking pencil shavings and shit. Like,
fuck.
But
yeah, that sounds rough.
I went back to him and I'm like, what the fuck was that? He's like, oh, I just wanted to see if you were a cop. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? The fuck? Weed dealers are my favorite people ever. They're my favorite. Like, back in the day, I had a guy who would make you like, okay, go down the street, go to the third house, put the money in their mailbox. Okay. The weed will be under my neighbor's third patio stone. Okay, go. It's just like, what the fuck? Why can't I just give you the money? We had a meeting and now I got to go on a scavenger hunt. What the fuck?
Yeah, fortunately,
I miss those days.
But I used to have a guy that would deliver on a bike or rollerblades. It didn't matter.
I love it. When I was in high school up here, nice, man.
Yeah.
Up here in Canada, there was one glorious summer that weed was decriminalized when I was growing up.
Nice.
So you couldn't catch charges or anything like that unless you were pushing big weight.
Yeah.
But most of the time where I live in a pretty shitty region that's got a nickname with the police called No Deal Peel. You know what I mean? Like if you got caught, you were catching something. You know what I mean?
Charge, yeah.
So yeah, so you got to be really fast or really hungry. You know what I mean?
Or very slick.
Yeah. So it was just what a place, and just like people would do that crazy kind of missions to grab because people are mad paranoid all the time. Okay, the weed is in the recycling bin, and don't make direct eye contact with me ever again. Okay, bye. It's just like, what the fuck? I just want a fucking gram. Did you guys do dime bags, and were dime bags just shy of a gram for some reason?
I never. I did more weight. I never did put like pedaling stuff like that. Yeah.
No. I mean, like when you were younger, buying it. Like...
No. I mean I ended up buying from people that I just knew that were growing. So I didn't. There was the 3-finger fucking Mexican brickweed 4-finger bags for $25.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which was like half seeds. It smelled like ammonia. When I started buying this was 88 when I discovered Kind Bud, what we were calling, K-Bud. Yeah. And buddy of mine was in high school. I was a freshman. I was a sophomore. He was a senior, an incredible golfer. And he was smoking G13. And, he's like, you got to try this. And I was like, what the fuck is that? G13. So he tells me the story behind it. And then it smoked it, and he told me, it's like, just dude, only take a couple hits, man. Just don't try to be a hero. And so I did, and I never looked back. I didn't smoke anything else. Yeah, like nope, I'm good.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love when people first started. Now, the first time you smoked like good weed, it ripped your face off. Yeah.
Well, and the first time I smoked, just fucking swag. It was my friend, kid down the street. His dad always had a bag in his drawer, and he used to pinch it. So he went and pinched some weed, and I would think I was 14. And we smoked it. We went to another friend's house. His mom was never home ever. And we just sit in a room listening, like getting high as fuck, and just listening to like Led Zeppelin and Rush, and just high as like, and that's the first time I smoked weed. And the first time I fucking almost pissed my pants because I was laughing so hard. Like it was amazing. But I remember it was, I come home, my eyes would be red, and my mom's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I was playing football in the field, and the dust in my eyes."
Smart thinking.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah. Well, my friend told me, it's like, this is a good excuse to give.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I smoked it. And once I tried the good stuff, I was like, yeah, no thanks. That and Purple Haze. That was what it was back in the 90s.
Jody, I want to ask real quick before I forget, because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Did you do any like birthday meal or like?
Yeah, I did. Yep. Had a birthday dinner. I mean, the day was pretty typical. Working in the studio, and had a dinner. Went to this.
What was the dinner?
Went to this great little Italian place. My wife and I, we went there. We took the kids for New Year's Eve. Went there early, and then first time we had been there. So I'm living in a little town just north of Boston called Newburyport. This like idyllic little town, and it's weird to live in a town like this, but it's a great place for the kids. But we're like 45 minutes north of Boston, and like Toronto, you're super close. Montreal's a couple hours away or something. But yeah, we went and had dinner, and I had frutti di mare, which is time for seafood of the sea. Spicy red sauce, kind of like served like a stew. So this one was like a stew, which is more like a cioppini. That's what I grew up eating, because my grandfather and my dad were both commercial fishermen. Like my grandfather literally came from former Yugoslavia, which is now Croatia, in northern Italy, and landed in South Carolina with a 65-foot fishing boat. That's how we migrated. My family migrated to the U.S. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
DIY.
Yeah. So I grew up eating that style of food, seafood especially, but it was dinner was banging. It was good.
It's too bad Chris isn't here. Chris, I think would really. We have a Montreal Italian as a co-host named Chris Vendito.
Okay.
And he loves Yeah, he loves to meet other people with Italian heritage to talk
Yeah.
great food.
Yeah.
I am such a fan of the cuisine. I unfortunately was born to British and Scottish people, so we know our fine tradition of cuisine.
Oh yeah.
So whenever I meet people from cultures with actual food, I'm like this. Oh yeah, tell me more about it. I'm Italian food. I've been trying for a very long time to make good ravioli, and I am just not good at it.
See, we didn't.
But I love it so much.
We didn't have. I'm sure ravioli doesn't look easy to make. Actually, I mean, I've seen it made, and it looks easy, but that shit's not easy.
People it's not easy to make.
No, people that make it look easy have been making it. So
kind of like ravioli, kind of like an Italian crab rangoon. Sort of.
Yeah.
Sure is. Yeah. Just it's ricotta instead of cream cheese.
cream cheese and mozzarella, because I'm an animal. I had to have 2 cheese right here.
Yeah, we didn't have. I mean, I didn't grow up eating raviolis and sometimes lasagna and sometimes like bolognese meat sauce, but it wasn't. It wasn't like manicotti, and it wasn't pizza, and it wasn't. It was I mean, heavy seafood because I was northern Italy as well, where my grandmother was from. A little fishing town called Trieste. So yeah, it was just much more seafood and like octopus and oxtails and a different cuisine than what you normally go to a normal Italian restaurant. Because I went to an Italian restaurant when I was a kid, and I was like, and I think it might have been Olive Garden, but no, it was some other place. And I just remember it was like, we don't eat this. What is manicotti? What is that? Oh, it's these things, these tubes of pasta with cheese in them. I go, yeah, I've never heard of it. So,
but you loved it though, right?
Banging, yeah.
Right. I love all of it. Like when you're talking about, even though you're like, no, I'm like, oh, it sounds so good. Because where I grew up, like this. Yeah, we've got some liver in it. Would you like some liver? We got some kidney. Yeah, fucking dead brew. Fucking yeah. What? A Scotch egg. What's that? It's a fucking egg wrapped in sausage and then fucking wrapped in fucking breadcrumb in it. It's like, what the fuck is that, man? Just give me something good.
I'd eat it.
Nah, listen, our big thing now is we take a baked potato, yeah, and then we put tuna fish in it, and then we put baked beans. No, they're crazy over there, man. Like, I watch a British potato food truck on Instagram, and they serve people these monstrosity, and they don't call it baked potatoes. They're crazy. They call them jacket potatoes.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, have a jacket potato, love. And it just sounds
like they scoop them out and it's just the skin.
Yes, the jack. No, they keep the potato in. They're just mashing it all in together, and they make this big sloppy potato.
Got it.
And know what? This is the grossest part about it. You ready? This is the grossest part about it.
Yeah.
I fucking want one so bad right now. That's the grossest part about it.
Thinking like that doesn't sound like that's actually that's probably pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, like the biggest the most popular potato that they offer is a potato, tuna fish, and baked beans for some reason. And they just kind of put it all on top of each other, and people love it. And I am not brave enough to try it.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if you could get that in New York. I don't know. Maybe they have that. I mean, maybe that's the one thing you can't get.
You find it in one.
I thought you could get everything in New York, Sean. This is what you've always led me to believe, that you could get anything in New York.
I agree with that statement for sure. I spent some time in New York, Lower East Side, but yeah, you could find anything in New York.
Anything.
I'll look around.
Please do. Now, okay, Jody, I want to talk about your music a little bit now. What kind of what's your big I would say, what's your genre? What do you mostly play around in?
So I mean, it's kind of I've taken some pieces of what's called progressive house, tech house, melodic, and I've just kind of made my own sound from taking some of the elements that really move me and I connect with, and I've just kind of created my own thing, which I think is just kind of what like a lot of musicians do, right? I mean, everyone has, it's a recycling bin, and everyone has, they love this person. I love some Johnny Cash. I love some, you know, some Hank Williams Sr. And then people create their own sound based off the things that they enjoy, right? So if I have to label it like specifically, it would be progressive house, melodic house specifically.
I gotta give that a listen. I was listening to an interview, and I think it was Conan O'Brien, and he was talking to Slash. And he said, like, what's cool is when you speak to a musician and you speak about their music and saying, like, yeah, I can tell it's you because it's your style. Like, your nobody
sound.
Yeah, and that's like one of the highest compliments I think you can pay to a musician, is being able to be like, I fucking knew that was you, just based on. So I'm really, I gotta listen to some of this stuff. I'm
and I do have
broadening my musical my musical sphere these days.
Yeah,
I've been kind of locked into the 1970s, and I haven't really left the 70s for a very long time.
Yeah, there's
I love it back there.
Yeah, it's great, you know, but there's a lot of other great stuff in other eras too, man. So
Reese, you gotta try 81. You gotta
listen. I've gotten into the 80s. I got really into the 80s. I went down a huge In Excess path.
Nice.
Big Michael Hutchins guy.
Yeah.
Big, very. Yeah, I've been around now, but like I remember for the longest time, because I was playing the guitar, and I'm like, oh my God, Black Sabbath is everything that I want to do in life. You know, I remember the first time I got stoned and listened to music.
Yeah,
I put on, I think it was Paranoid? That's got like Luke's Wall. Is that does that have all that stuff on it? I can't remember, but it was that track, Luke's Wall, Fairies Wear Boots, all that kind of stuff. And I had big hi-fi headphones on. And like I never got to listen to music that like loud in my house, but when I had that, I was like, whoa. And then like the guitar riffs, I was just like, Tony Iommi isn't like gonna melt your face, but fuck, he made some really amazing fucking riffs and grooves. Like I'm such a big
I think that's
Sabbath guy.
More important than like someone just ripping all the time. Like
100%. Right? I think that's why a lot of people can name more Sabbath songs than Joe Satriani songs.
Yeah, it's like Slash, same thing, Slash, and I mean The Edge from U2. I mean, you know, all these guitarists, they can all jam, but like they all have their sound, right? And so a lot of times 100%. You can hear it and you go, oh wait, I know who that is, right? Yeah, everyone has their own thing. Slash is amazing. I saw him a couple years ago up here. I got tickets last minute. Axl Rose's voice was a dumpster fire, but I mean, it was bad that night. But Slash, what a fucking guitarist this guy is, man! Like,
right?
And I mean, and I was only 2 rows back, so I mean, he was right there in front of me, and he's just there.
Well, that's one of the things I wish. Like, I got to more concerts, I guess, when I was younger, because I missed a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I remember I went and I saw AC/DC a couple times.
Nice.
And watching fucking Angus Young run around. Like the last time I saw him, he was like older, right?
Yeah.
And he's still running around in that schoolboy uniform, and he's still fucking.
Did he spin on the floor while he was playing?
Fucking right, he did. Fucking, and I was like, my God. And like, what was crazy is I saw him in Olympic Stadium in Montreal, and I thought the stadium was gonna fall down. Like that's how much the command that these guys and the sound that they're pushing out at the people. I was like, they're gonna bring the building down. Amazing. That's the power I think that music has. You know?
Music's incredible. Yeah.
I fucking love it.
It speaks where words can't. It's emotion and sound. You know, that's what it is. Yeah. It's
100%.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I love just about what I do is I get to express myself, and it's an expression in 2 ways. DJing is an expression, you know, because there's so much good music being written by some others, and to take something that I connect to and then to pass that along, because that's what we're doing. You know, not all of us, you know, not all DJs are that way, but some of us truly are. We connect with the music, and then we are sharing that emotion with someone else, because it's like, I felt this. I want you to feel it. and then you put that across the dance floor of 100 people up to 10,000, and that energy that is created is just, there's no fucking drug like it on the planet. It's just this incredible thing. And I can imagine what like Slash and all these other, you know, performing artists in that manner, singers, and the crowd, the connection, it creates such a field of energy that is unfathomable. Like, and unless you're in it, it's wild. It's wild. And I love is that connection and the emotion. So
I love that. Like, I've never like musically, I've never experienced that. Like comedically, I performed to about like, I don't know, 1,200 people before doing comedy. And fuck, yeah, like talk about a drug.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, like now I can only imagine what it would be like in a room with fucking 20,000 people. Like imagine that. And they're all just like music, I think is music is witchcraft. Music is witchcraft. It spells and chants and blah, blah. But it does, like you watch what it does to people. Like it's as close to magic, I think, as you can actually make, I think, would be music or stuff like that. And it's really cool to see. So where can people follow you, Jody, and check your music out?
So you can find me on Spotify. I heard you guys talking about Spotify. Yeah, I'm on Spotify. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Apple Music. You know, I do a weekly radio show that typically it gets uploaded to Mixcloud and is on Apple Podcast. It's called Distant Drum Radio. We're broadcasting out to like 80 radio stations around the planet. So that's
yeah.
You know, my Instagram, I drop a lot of content every day. I'm dropping something new. And I'm currently just dropping a lot of like old records back from the late 90s, early 2000s era of underground music, which was such a special time in music. It was incredible. There was so much incredible music. And I think it's globally speaking, but so I'm dropping a lot of stuff like that now, old stuff, and then I bring in new stuff as well. So I'm all over the place, man. YouTube as well. I'm everywhere. Yeah.
Well, we got to make sure you get those to people. Now, one last question before we sign off. What's one record that's not yours that you think somebody has to check out?
That's not mine. I don't know. And that they have to check out. Wow, you just put me on the spot with that one.
I know. I like to do that to people. That's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. Right at the very end, too. I like to do it.
Okay, so this is going to be a house track, a house music track.
Yeah.
The artist name is Yotto, Y-O-T-T-O. Guy is a massive DJ producer. He did a melodic house track called what is it? I should have known, or I should have seen it. I should have seen it. A very emotional and just such a feel good track. I mean, it brings you in. It's got a lot of transitions in it, and the way that it moves. Every time I play it, I just get goosebumps. It's just it's such an incredible record. Yeah.
Amazing. So that's what everybody's got to check out. And we're gonna leave you folks with that. You got to check out that fucking track. And then we're going to see you guys next Wednesday. And I want to thank Jody. I want to thank you all for coming out and sharing your Wednesday with us.
Yeah.
I'm Reese. That's Sean. That's Jody.
Thanks for having me. Peace, guys.
Later, everybody. Have a great Wednesday.
It's a disgrace. It's a perversion of the creative process and a violation of the silence of what it is to create.
You ever heard Bob Dylan?
It's a bunch of noise. Dylan was a hero of our generation.
He's got the
our generation, we work for change. This is complacent, ignorant, with no talent.
Oh, I get plenty change over here.
No, there's no change. What this is a disgrace. You suck. You're unable to understand the consciousness that serves as the root of
You're a very angry woman, aren't you?
I'm a very angry man. Because I resent the idea that peace and love has been violated by what it is that you're doing.